So just from here, just lift and around. Okay? You just want to whip it around. So you want to whip that. Okay, so you want to whip, 1. Good. Taking it from the ready position, 1. It's taking it from that chamber position, that where it could be a side kick, could be a hook kick, could be a turning kick. It doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, but what I'm doing here is I'm trying to carry my kick with me. Okay, so one of the things that people get wrong with this one a lot of times is they carry their leg quite low, like this, and then you have a big task to actually get that leg up there and land. So first port of call, it should be lifting that leg. So it's almost a 2-parter, okay, of bringing it up into that ready position and then directly over. Now you can have it a bit more direct as well. So you can have it a bit more direct, where it's just up and around directly, or you can have it with that extra little shift in between. So if I come back a touch, you'll see that it's 1 and 2, okay, and it's coming up. You notice my body position, super important that I'm half facing. If you have this full facing, it's a big task on your body and your mobility to be able to get this off and land it. Okay, so your standing foot here, something to be aware of as well. So watch your standing foot. As I finish, make sure it's facing the opposite direction. If you have this, traditionally in the technical syllabus, we're told axe kick, front snap kick. All of those, your standing foot should be forward facing as you do those techniques. When we're looking for that extra reach, it's not the case, especially when we're kind of messing up the technique a little bit into half facing. So as you go, you get that reach, my body position is back, my standing foot is turned. Keep your hands tidy. A lot of time, people will do what I call like a starfish kick, and there's a picture of me in the World Championships 2015 doing it, caught rotten, so don't get caught, because luckily for me, my opponent didn't spin, but a bandedoglio is one of the common counter hacks of this technique. So if someone is coming for axe, for example, you can spin around through that. Okay, so you don't want to have your body exposed, keep the hands tight. I know that sometimes people use it to get that little bit of momentum, okay, but try to push off your standing foot. Boom. What I like to do with this as well is just, as I said, lean the body back. There's 2 reasons for this. Number 1, it stops me from any potential counters. Second reason is it just extends the range as a visual for referees. If I'm very, very close to my opponent, and I'm this close to the target now, for example, this corner of the room over here cannot see. It's hard for you guys to tell on this angle. But I'm very much limiting at least 2 corners of the room right now. If I do the exact same technique, but I extend my body, I automatically bring 1 more, if not 2 extra judges into play, just by having that visual. Okay, so that's a little tip that we picked up through our Fight Chat Friday episodes, that just visually for referees, if you can make it a nice visual score where it's clean, very easy technique that we're looking for here. So let's do a little bit of practice with this technique. So just from here, just lift and around. Okay? You just want to whip it around. So you want to whip that. Okay, so you want to whip, 1. Good. Taking it from the ready position, 1. Yeah. Most of the time, this will probably land kind of coming across the body a little bit. So it won't be your traditional axe kick that comes directly down on top. Most of the time, if you have freaky flexibility and you're able to get that off, lovely. But most of the time, it's going to kind of come across a little bit.